Good morning, my students. Now we will start to explain Unit 8, Lesson 5. Be careful for what I'm saying now. Before we start, we have an option. Do as shown between brackets. A zookeeper has to be physically strong. Make negative. The answer is a zookeeper doesn't have to be physically strong. So the negative of has to doesn't have to. The clown performed a funny show last night. Ask question. We have the word last night at the end of this sentence, so we have to put the question in the past simple. The question word plus auxiliary verb did, plus the subject plus the verb infinitive. Let's see the answer. What did the clown do last night? Or another question, when did the clown perform a funny show? How do people travel nowadays? Look at this picture. Many people travel by plane. 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 Planes take off and land on a runway. Look at the picture. Planes take off and land on a runway. Planes take off and land on a runway. Runway. The staff of the flight is so friendly. Staff. Staff. You have to take your passport when you travel. Look at the picture and guess the meaning of passport. Passport. You should prepare your luggage before traveling. Luggage. Look at the picture. Luggage. Luggage. An agent works at the check-in desk. Check-in desk. An agent. Look at the picture. Agent. Look at this picture and look at the question above. Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? Window seat or an aisle seat? Aisle seat. A long narrow space between rows of seats in an aircraft. You need a boarding bus to board the plane. Boarding bus. Boarding bus. What does this mean? A card that a passenger must have in order to be allowed to get on an aircraft or a ship. This is boarding bus. Let's see new words. Runway. Stuff. Passport. Luggage. Agent. Aisle. Boarding bus. Open the gate. This is the airport. What can we see at the airport? Let's watch the following video and then talk about it. After watching this video, open your student book, page 55. Number 1. Look at the picture and list the different jobs at the airport. Look at this picture. Let's check your answers. Pilot, cabin attendant, baggage handler, passport control officer, air traffic controller, ground staff, check-in clerk. Number 2. Exercise 2. Look at the picture on the previous page and ask and answer this question. Where do you show your passport? Where do you ask for information? Where do you wait for your plane? Where do you drink coffee? Where do you collect your luggage? And finally, where do you arrive? Let's answer this question. First one. Where do you show your passport? After coming to the airport, you have to show your passport to the clerk there. So the place of showing passport, what's its name? Passport control officer. Passport control officer. This is the first thing before you come to the plane. You have to show your passport to the passport control officer. Where do you wait for your plane? After finishing all the steps from showing passport to the control officer, passport control officer, you have to wait your plane and the place. What's your name? What's name? Name's departure lounge. Departure lounge. I can wait for my plane at the departure lounge. Departure lounge. Where do you arrive? Where do you arrive? I arrive at arrivals. Where do you arrive? I arrive at arrivals. Where do you ask for information? After getting to the airport, and I want to ask about something which I cannot know, where can I ask for my information? I can ask for information at the place which names information desk. If you want to ask any questions about something you didn't know, you have to get to the information desk, and then you will get all your information there. Information desk. Where do you collect your luggage after the arrivals? I want to collect my luggage. Where? Which place can I collect my luggage? This place is named Baggage Reclaim. Baggage Reclaim. I can collect my luggage there. Where do you get a drink? Until the plane is getting off. During waiting, where can I get my drink? I cannot get my drink at a cafe. Read what the person on the previous page says about his job. What job does he? Listen to me carefully. I have to be very well trained for my job. The safety of thousands of people depends on me. My first language is Arabic, but I use English in my job. I have to make sure that I use the correct words so that everyone understands me. That can be hard because I speak to people from all over the world every day. I work in a really busy place. Every minute is important and I have to make decisions very quickly. So who am I? Air traffic controller. Who am I? Air traffic controller. Air traffic controller. What should you take with you before traveling? Thank you.